A couple broad thoughts about F1 the movie. This is a big win for Tim Cook and Eddie Q. No question. It's not surprising that we don't see articles highlighting this because it's not popular. It's not a popular thing to say right now that Tim Cook actually got something right. Right now, the narrative in the press is Tim Cook is fumbling around from a strategy point of view, and he doesn't know what he's doing. That is the narrative that most of the media is running with. You're not going to have F1 the movie change that. Telling it like it is. Eddie Q, not as just doesn't have the name recognition as Tim Cook, so you're not going to have articles really about Eddie Q unless you're talking about niche publications. But both Tim Cook and Eddie Q, they bet big on this film. And what I mean by that is they put their business, I would call it their integrity, really. I mean, they put their business standing on the line. They placed a bet that said, this is the film that we think people are going to really enjoy, come out to a movie theater and watch. And we are going to use the Apple ecosystem to push this like no other Apple film or TV show. And it's interesting that instead of marking this as a win, because it is, you look at this F1, the movie box office number. I mean, these are good numbers. Instead of giving them the wins, you instead have people saying, "Oh, Apple marketed too much. They did some things that crossed the line." That was the story. It just tells you that it is so difficult to get reality in the press and media. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on it because it doesn't deserve our attention. But I don't think this story was accurately captured. If F1 the movie did not perform, if it flopped, you know what the reports were going to say. You know what the PR cycle was going to be. But we don't see that this week because this film did well.